Those who give up some of their liberty in order to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety.
All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Halloween. October 31st. Check out, see where I'm at. Hopefully I'm back on track. Oh, we'll find out here. I'm here to get weighed and everything else. Welcome to watching Scott's Media, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and everything. All right, let's find out what we have. Okay. Oh.
704 pounds.
Last weigh-in. So hopefully we're back on track. Oh, yes. We are back on track, everybody. Look at that. 680. We are back on track. Perfect.
704 pounds.
The last weigh-in. So, yes. Oh, thankfully. All right. That's perfect. So, all right. Well, I'll see you in a bit and after this clip. Okay. All right. Hi again. Yeah, you just saw. Okay, we're back on track, everybody. We're back on track. Even though I'm not back at 668, but still, we're at 780. That's a hell of an improvement from 704 on October 14th, the last video on part 7 of this series. So, another good note. Good news, everybody. They didn't up my dosage, though. I'm able to get refilled at the 7.5 milligrams again. Still continue the 7.5 dosage. So it's actually working. We're again. So hopefully, the continuing weight loss here, regardless of the situation that's going on currently now with the shutdown and everything else. So I got a new refill of my 7.5 milligrams. So we're doing good at that point. I mean, it's a heck of a difference. So 704 to 680, and that's quick within those last 2.5 weeks, about 2 weeks, like 3 to 2 weeks there. So that's good. That's good right there. I mean, we're back on track. That's a plus. And everything else besides the current situation going on, I'm a little bit more cheerful at this point. With the still the government shutdown issues, and again, I'm not blaming the government shutdown for my physical issues that the two trolls are claiming I am, and everything else. They don't understand the difference between handouts and people with disabilities that can't work. So, whatever. So, all right. Again, and I am not against America whatsoever. If they want to claim that, again, they're taking a lot of things out of context. What I said, what I've been saying, and everything else. Like, of course, they want to twist those words and stuff like that. So, yeah. Another thing. Well, let's get beyond now. Let's get back to this. So we are back on track. Got a refill 4 pins again of the 7.5 milligrams. I am still currently taking. I haven't missed a dose yet, so that's a plus. Besides some few malfunctions, again, I still didn't miss a dose regardless of the malfunctions. But I report the malfunctions, of course, of the pins. I had 3 malfunctions already since I had been taking it. So yeah, as I said, I'm thinking it's because due to the cold of my refrigerator. I'm thinking it might be something to do with how cold they get. That might be freezing the mechanism inside, is the case. So I might have to just, when I take the pin out, maybe let it sit a little bit, so just so they kind of get that mechanism freed up. So far, we're back on. As I said, we're back on track again. Yay! And so I repeat myself on that. Just cheerful. Besides, we're in a dark day we are having right now. Still eating as consistent like I was before. My meals is shortened down and everything else, and I'm just concerned with my food security right now. But again, though, I am not in desperate need of food at this moment. Fine at this point, but I'm still going to prepare myself for the situation. I should be getting my according I just got into new notifications on the food stamps that they are going to be delayed till they reopened. That's a new notification on the app I use. That if you want to check that app out, if you guys are on SNAP or a food stamp program, you can. They'll keep track, tell you the notification, and keep you updated. I am going to check it tomorrow, anyways, on the 1st. I don't get mine to the 15th, but again, it gets posted before I get it anyways. It gets posted on the 1st usually, or the 3rd sometimes. So I'll be keeping an eye out, and I'll keep you guys updated on that also as much as possible. If I get it sooner, people in Michigan here, I'll keep you a heads up. I heard that our governor has signed a thing for $70 million to the not food stamp, but the food programs, like basically the food pantries, not just the food pantries, but it's supposed to be emergency relief. I haven't got total more information on that quite yet, so I can't really tell you more about it. For people that just make sure, get to your for anybody who watches this video, just get to your local food pantries. Try to get to them as much as possible. But again, our governor has approved $70 million for emergency relief for our food situation. So that is for sure. That part was for sure. So you can look it up. Because came across, I asked ChatGPT on it. It's confirmed. So it's real. It's not made up or anything like that. So that's a plus part. That part is. Again, just get into the food pantry as much as you can. I'm going this Saturday myself to go to tomorrow again myself for the food pantry, just to stock up just in case. I still got my part of meats and stuff. I'm still good on because I've been eating less. Is the reason why I still stock up on food at this point. That's the whole reason. That's very helpful. I mean, but again, I still got to get approved on the 10 milligram dosage. I've still got the peel going. I got to get that peel going. I'm trying to do that. That's what's going on. I sent the information and stuff like that to my doctor and the nurses in charge of my stuff like that and everything else. So, yeah. I would love to do so. I would try to do some more troll videos, but unfortunately, the scripts said I'm having trouble making the scripts of certain words are being put in those comments for some reason, which they're not swear words. That's the thing is they're not really swearing in those comments, but they're making some harsh comments about stuff the ChatGPT does not like. So it's like that's the cyberbullying and basically trolling me. So, I am planning to release some other videos coming up here on the basic constitution of the amendments and everything else, describing each one of them. They're going to be separate videos. That's the plan. That's what I'm planning to do for that, to continue. So keep an eye out those videos. If you want to learn something about the Constitution and its current state of the day of today. I'm going to try to describe how it works today, not like what it was signed in. See, the Constitution is a living document. It changes as we evolved and of our country. So it goes like the cameras. Like back then, we didn't have cameras in 1770 whatever, and stuff like that for take videos. But again, that's for the freedom of the press stuff. So again, that's why we call it a living document. So it's all proven by the Supreme Court and everything else of the system. So, just like that. Just letting you know. So basically, it's like everything's going good. We're back on track of the weight loss. That's a heck of a difference from 704 to 680. That's a heck of a drop. So I'm back on track again. But in the next couple weeks, you'll expect another video like this again for basically part 9. Updated a video on the weight loss, and we're still going and still trying. So 2 weeks later from now, expect another part 9 of the series. Oh my God! Ow! So yeah, that's the plan for that. We're doing great at this point. So, I don't know what else to say. I mean, everything else. I mean, you can leave a comment below about questions of anything. I'll try to reply to your comments as soon as possible. So, we are back on track. Yay. So, that's a heck of a difference again. So the 7.5. Oh, another thing. The reason why the problem was, I mentioned before. I think I did mention in my last part 7 of the series that basically the reason why it was denied for the upper dosage, somebody forgot to report my weight in for my losses. As you can see, throughout my videos, I was at a doctor's office every time to appointments and nobody was keeping track of my weight loss, apparently, and that's why it was denied. So that was the reason. After I gave them the dates and everything when it happened, those dates, so hopefully they go through, the appeal goes through and I get up the dosage. That I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. It might. I mean, 7.5 might be just enough as long as I don't get that what happened again, setback, whatever happened for those 2 weeks. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, and continue to lose weight. Whatever happened, I don't know what happened. It may be maybe it could be water retention. It could be many things. So I'm not a doctor. Like that, it could be many things at this point. What that could have been the cause. Who knows? But again, I notice my legs are puffing up again, but again, it's gone down. So that means I'm edema, of course, and maybe it's water retention, most likely. It could be that's what the case is. That might be the possibility. Who knows? That what might be happening. Again, as the main side takes other things out of context, what I'm saying. Listen again. It's stupid. All right, they're just trolling. Of course, I don't let it get it down. It doesn't really bother me that much. They want to be trolled, they can troll. Because, well, that means I'm doing something right, apparently. Because they are trolling me. They're not liking what I'm saying. So I'm doing something correct then. So that means I'm doing something right. All right. It's Halloween. It's going to be an interesting night. Wish it sucks I had to have motion lights. That's the only thing that sucks. I'm gonna probably get maybe 1 or 2 trick-or-treaters come up to my door, which I don't have any candy to give out. But again, I have no money to give candy to give out. So sorry if anybody, the people watched their trick-or-treating. But I only get maybe the last year I only got 1 or 2 trick-or-treaters came to my door. That was it. We don't get much trick-or-treaters in this area, it's because of the neighborhood I live in anyways. So it's not the greatest neighborhood. So yeah, understandable at that point. Yeah, hopefully everybody has a good Halloween tonight, and hopefully you get a lot of candy for your kids and everything else. I hope you guys get a good take in for everybody. If you can, stay safe. Do what you do your due diligence and everything else. Yeah, just as I said, just do your due diligence when you get those candies and everything else. Yeah, stay safe. All right, I'm surprised last night with the Devil's Night. It was quiet. It was literally quite quiet. Nothing was going on. It was interesting. Usually, especially in my neighborhood, I didn't hear no sirens, no nothing. I didn't even put the scanner on, so I couldn't tell you what was going on last night. But according to what I've seen on Facebook in my local group, the groups that I'm local here, I haven't seen nothing there neither pop up neither, surprisingly. So that means it was quiet. So I'm expecting that's all going to change in the next few days. It's not going to stay quiet long. So what's happening? Especially when people are not going to get their food stamps. Yeah. You might think we shouldn't get our food stamps or Medicaid or anything like that. You think it's a bogus program. Wait till the day you need them. Or if you're not, you or a family member. Yeah. Whatever. That's your opinion. So, yep. I do agree on some things with people that are able to work, are not disabled. And again, they already made changes to that. You got to wait till those changes take effect. So those changes have already been put in place for eligible people that work. Not for the disabled or elderly. The people are able-bodied. So I do agree that's getting out of control at that point, somewhat. It should, but again, you got to get the jobs too. So, all right. That's just like and subscribe. And until next time, as I said, keep out. I got some videos coming up here about the basically the Constitution. That's the plan. That's what I'm going to do, and much more later. Other than that, there's not much more to do. All right, I'll talk to you later, and see ya. Peace.
When a king becomes a tyrant, he thereby breaks the contract binding his subjects to him.
How so?
By taking away their rights.
Rights that came from him in the first place?
All except one. The right to be free comes from nature.
And are we not free, Mr. Jefferson?
Homes entered without warrant, citizens arrested without charge, and in many places, free assembly itself denied.
No one approves of such things, but these are dangerous times.
Be careful, Mr. Dickinson. Those who give up some of their liberty in order to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety.
Thanks for watching Scott's Media, where truth meets creativity. Check out these videos to keep the story going. And yep, that's the official merch right on your screen and in the description below. Want to support the channel directly? My Cash App and Venmo are below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss what's next. Rock the message, support the mission. I'll catch you in the next one.